Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show, and I'm here to recap the first of the two playoff games. This one between number 1 Michigan and number 5 Alabama Crimson Tide. What a hell of a game out of the first two. This one went to freaking overtime. Alabama's defense collapsed, man. I thought they played well throughout the whole game, besides a few drives in the first half where Michigan got a touchdown. Blake Corum got the receiving touchdown. Michigan drove down the field. Alabama took advantage of a muff punt. They took advantage of that muff punt. Alabama went 7-0 early. Jake McClellan got the touchdown. Michigan responded with the touchdown with Blake Corum to McCarthy to Blake Corum. I thought J.J. McCarthy really showed a lot of potential in this game. I thought he come up really clutch, especially on that touchdown drive at the end when it was 20-13, 4th and 2. Alabama's defense freaking collapsed, and McCarthy got to Blake Corum. But I thought J.J. McCarthy really played it well, especially in that 4th quarter in clutch time when it mattered most. He drove his team down the field, got the touchdown. And then in overtime, it was just Blake Corum with a nice run got the touchdown. But you got to give credit to J.J. McCarthy. And you got to be proud of J.J. McCarthy. Definitely the offensive MVP, I thought. I'm not going to say he's a top draft pick or anything like that, but J.J. McCarthy, you got to give credit where credit's due. He came up huge for his team when it mattered most. When it mattered most, he come up for his team. Just what an unbelievable game and a win for Michigan. College overtime rules are elite. And Michigan has one more. They got to win one more game. But I'm really impressed with Michigan. I really thought they would choke this game, come up short. In the second half, the offense was looking dreadful. Drive after drive, getting third and long, and they couldn't convert them. Like, the final drive, I'm like, after Alabama fumbled Jalen Milroe, they got the ball, and then they missed the field goal. I'm like, I don't know if they're having another chance. And Alabama drove in the field, got that field goal, but then J.J. McCarthy leads them down the field. And I think this might have been an NFL ready. I don't know if it's going to be an NFL ready caliber performance, but they out-schemed Bama. He really didn't do particularly impressive throughout most of the game until the last drive. I'm not going to say that. He'd be extremely system dependent in the NFL, and I think we all know which system that is. Drafting him and putting him in any other system would be malpractice. Watch him go to New England. But they just out-schemed Bama, I thought. He really didn't do anything particularly impressive. They just out-schemed Alabama, I thought. But he's definitely going to get drafted, though, between the late first round or second round. But, man, there's nothing late, but I think he'll go late second round. He was okay. He showed up late. He struggled for really 3.5 quarters. But he did come up clutch when it matters most. I'll give credit there. He came up when it mattered most. But he struggled through 3.5 quarters. Alabama's defense just, I don't know what happened. But 17-27, 221 yards, 3 touchdowns for J.J. McCarthy. So he played great in the 4th quarter. And especially that final drive. Overtime, he's just Blake Corum there. 19 runs, 83 yards, 4.4 yards per carry. 1 touchdown, also 2 catches, 35 yards, 1 touchdown. Great game from Blake Corum. So he becomes their all-time career rushing touchdown leader. Just a hero moment from Blake Corum. Huge, valuable running back. Blake freaking Corum. He has an attitude you can't coach. Extremely physical. Has great hands. He's a really great receiver. And depending on how the draft board falls, he can go as high as the second round. I think he can go in the second round. He had 21 touches for 118 total yards, 2 total touchdowns. What a career. Still has one more game, though. One more game for Michigan. But I'll go over the receiving stats now for Michigan. 4 catches, 73 yards, 1 touchdown for Roman Wilson. He walked it in to tie the game. Tyler Morris, 2 catches, 41 yards, and a touchdown. Samaj Morgan, he nearly costed in this game. Special teams almost cost Michigan this game, though. You know, with that near safety there at the end, the 4th quarter, it really could have cost them that game. The must punt early, a near muff one late, missed a kick, botched extra point, snapped over his head. They could have lost this football game. But they got lucky, the offense bailed them out, and the defense was okay. Jace McClellan, 14 runs, 87 yards, 6.2 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Great game, I thought, from Jace McClellan. I'm still dumbfounded there. That last play, I have to talk about it. They called a QB draw on 4th and 3 with their season on the line. Jace McClellan averaged over 6 yards per carry, and they don't go to him. I mean, great game, man. He showed a lot in this game. He has good vision, and he's pretty fast as well. I thought he played a great game. I thought he was Alabama's best offensive player in this game. Rushing, Jalen Milroe, 21 runs, 63 yards. And he got stopped on that 4th down. I just don't get it. I just don't get it, man. The Michigan defense was great. And people say, well, they have no business being the playoffs. FSU should have made it. Yeah, the team that got spanked by 60. Yeah, okay. It was just a bad call there. Like, you can't just run up the middle in front and with the ball stacked. I mean, it's just simple as that. Justice Haynes, I thought, ran well. 4 runs, 31 yards, 7.8 per carry. Receiving, Isaiah Bond, 4 catches, 47 yards. Jermaine Burton, 4 catches, 21 yards. Jace McClellan, 2 catches, 11 yards. CJ Dupree, 2 catches, 15 yards. Kobe Prentice, 1 catch, 13 yards. They just didn't do much. Jalen Milroe, 16 to 23, 116 yards. They mostly ran the ball a lot. That last play was just freaking stupid. I know people will say, oh yeah, you look at the stats. Be like, oh, Brock Glenn from FSU had more passing yards. It's like, don't tell me. I don't want to hear freaking Florida State fans try and say, oh, they would have made this game closer. No, they wouldn't. But you gotta give credit to Michigan. Undefeated season alive, 14-0. Alabama's season ends at 12-2. Tough loss for Alabama. Just that you gotta be really mad with that last play call if you're an Alabama fan. You gotta be really, really freaking frustrated. But Jim Harbaugh, conquered his demons in the wildest way possible. Not a cupcake playoff game. And it's not an easy draw for one seed playing Alabama. Not a cupcake program, not a cupcake coach. Nick Saban, Alabama, have been the standard for years, and what a win for them. And beat the ACC's crown jewel, and they had to come from behind to do it. But no, they cheated all season. Well, how about you tell Alabama's offensive coordinator to run up the middle on fourth and goal from like the 5-yard line? That last play made no sense. But credit to Michigan, they win 27-20. So that's all I'm saying to you next time. Peace, and I'll be back with the second game tonight.